Okay, so I don't know how to start this.
What?
It's
all right. We have been posed with an epic philosophical and moral question.
You keep leaving your hand in front of your face. Like, anyway, my cousin Charlie and I, we had an argument the other night, and we can't settle this, so we have to settle it democratically with a poll.
And I'm saying that democracy doesn't work.
I will stab you. Shut up, okay? Now there's going to have to be a hard cut to the question.
Okay.
The question, the subject that we're arguing about is that whether or not you can take a Stinga Bow from an arrow boy, from an Orc in Age of Sigmar, and count it as an orc with a Shoota in 40k. I will put some pictures up on the...
And I say yes.
I say no because that's not how it works.
So now we will all display our findings.
Yes, I will go first. Okay?
Yeah.
We discussed it. We discussed that I will go first.
Yeah.
All right? So,
God,
here...
There's more than I remember.
So, orc technology. Right? So, we start with orc technology. What are you doing? Are you trying to fart on me?
I did fart on it. That's what I think of your democracy.
Orc technology.
That was gross.
Yeah, that was gross.
And now it's going to be on the internet forever.
You're an idiot.
What the fuck have I done?
That's staying in. Anyway, so a Stinga Bow is a bow.
What is funny? I'm going to think of that.
Huh?
I'm not going to show her.
Oh my god. So a Stinga Bow is a bow, not a Shoota. A Shoota is a gun. This is the technology developed by orcs who were created by the old ones, right? Orc technology is fairly well defined, right? So, my thesis to present to why you cannot count a bow as a Shoota is because orcs are not completely stupid. Not completely. Orcs have definitions for different objects and can distinguish between them. Do you understand, Charlie?
Okay.
Everyone says, oh, this'll work because orcs believe it'll work. Because they believe it's a gun, because they believe it must work because that's how their magic works. Wrong. That is a fallacy. Do you understand? There's a fallacy. It'll work because they believe it will. This is only partially true, Charlie. Thus, it is reasonable to assume orcs either have a preconceived idea of what a Shoota is, or have argued and fought to reach a consensus on what the definition of a Shoota is. That definition is a tube of metal with a handle that is filled with bits of more metal. This is not a tube of metal with a handle. In fact, this is a schematic for a Stinga Bow. Wooden, leather, feather, big teeth. That is a Stinga Bow. This is a Shoota. Two very different things. Orcs are not completely stupid. They have definitions.
Okay.
They have reached consensus. This is for feral orcs. This is for boys in space.
Mm-hmm.
I rest my case.
After much time researching and developing my own thesis, I have come to the complete opposite solution. Mm-hmm. The bow shoots, and thus makes it a Shoota. As you can see, that it has the word shoot in it. I underlined it because it shoots. Yeah. Coincidence? I think not. I'm done. Ow. Hey! This ain't democracy. You're silencing me. You're gonna get me banned off of Twitter.
You get
saying
get to vote.
Let me do that. Let me do my whole spiel.
Fine, go.
Okay, so there's a bow. Okay, there's no such thing as a Shoota. Uh-huh. My eyes are a little crossed. I look deranged.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you earlier.
So, fuck. You made me forget because you broke my board.
This is your point. That's all it was. Yeah. Bow shoot equals Shoota.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, because bow shoot.
That's not enough.
It does not say anywhere that
Charlie, every description of a shooter. No, we're not arguing.
The bow shoot. The bow shoot.